known all my life that I'm different. I just didn't know what, or however you want to categorize that. My wife has been on board with me all the way, pretty much, and she's been still is very supportive. Actually, I've been with guys off and on quite a bit all my life, and even that was never a satisfying thing for me. For me, sex has always been a chore. It's always been a chore for me. Performing sexually as a male was always a problem. At prompting of others, I came in contact with the St. Louis Gender Foundation. I joined the Gender Foundation. It was through there that I met Stephanie. And it was through Stephanie, I believe, that I got the referral to go to start seeing Dr. Burney, the psychologist, and go start counseling. And working with Dr. Burney, I've become that much more comfortable with everything. And I knew from the moment that I met her that she and I were going to be wonderful friends, and she is. We clicked right off. Well, Stephanie, I first met her the very first meeting I went to was with the Gender Foundation, and I knew from literally, I mean, she was the door greeter at that meeting. And it was interesting there, that meeting, it was like one of my first times that I actually been out in public presenting female. And it was funny because the Gender Foundation had been meeting over at the Quality Inn over by the airport. And I wouldn't say that if we were still meeting there. And so to try to make it easier on myself, my wife and I took out a room there that night. That way I'd only have to walk up the hall, right? It's not so much. So, you know, I go through the whole process of getting ready for the meeting, and we walk up the hall and there's a sign that says, Gender Foundation meeting has been relocated to, what? We've been relocated to wherever the other hotel was, and I was like, oh gosh, now I have to walk out through the front door, out past the front desk, and go over there. But we mesh well. I mean, she's very congenial, very easy to get along with, intelligent, articulate, funny. So I just enjoy spending time with her. We get over to the other hotel. Stephanie was standing out front. We mesh well. I mean, she's very congenial, very easy to get along with, intelligent, articulate, funny. So I just enjoy spending time with her. I am not one that tries to change anybody. I accept them for who they are, and if there's somebody that I like, then I would choose to spend more time with them. If there's somebody that I may have issues with, then I don't associate with them. That's just the way I happen to be. I met Robyn, the first time I met Robyn, Stephanie had invited me to attend a meeting of, I can't remember exactly what the title of the meeting was, and there were supposed to be follow-up meetings too, but it was a meeting of the LGBT community of St. Louis. And we met at a church up off of North Kings Highway, and we were discussing issues within the community, and Robyn was there. And it was interesting because I had never heard of Robyn. And I'm a believer in aura. I am. I mean, I feel as though I can sense an aura around people, and I can generally tell from a distance whether or not there's somebody that I'm going to want to spend time next to or not. And I saw her from across the room, and I asked Stephanie, who is that? There wasn't anything positive said about Robyn. It was probably the hat. I have never seen Robyn without a hat. I've had opportunity to interact with her many times since then, because that's probably been 2.5 years ago or so that meeting took place. And I mean, I've been in and out of the LGBT Center up in St. Louis, the new one, a few times, and I don't know if she still goes there a lot, but I know she used to.
I don't know her that well.
You don't know.